Was it priced at a price that the agent thought was actually market value? Or was the seller reaching a little bit high? So I get asked the question frequently of when is the right time to reduce the price on a listing? And as a coach, I hear that coming from a million different angles. Sellers are curious, even agents are curious. The trap with that question is there's not a single answer. What we actually have to do when we're looking at whether to reduce a price is where was it priced to begin with? Was it priced at a price that the agent thought was actually market value? Or was the seller or even the agent sometimes reaching a little bit high? Usually, when we're looking at when to reduce the price, it is based more on what kind of activity you're getting, what kind of activity you've gotten over the last week or two than anything else. A lot of agents will say, oh, well, time to reduce the price in our market is about the 3-week mark. Well, that can be the case if you haven't had many showings that last week, that third week. But if you had 10 showings that week, there might be another reason why it's not selling other than price. So we need to be able to address that. So there's not a single answer to this question of when to reduce the price. More often than not, if you're not getting showings on a listing, it is probably time to consider reducing the price. If you had just reduced the price, that means you may have been a ways off on the price. You may have been significantly above market value, so you might have to do another price reduction sooner than you might have wanted to. So the bottom line is, it is important to set realistic expectations on what the value of a home actually is. Because sometimes we want to think, oh, I poured a bunch of money into this house, it should sell at a higher price than my neighbor because I've got this great hot tub and they don't. Buyer might not care. This is where professional advice is super important, because someone who's knowledgeable about the market and about houses in that neighborhood that are selling is going to be more likely to give you the right advice in terms of where to start the price because they understand the market. This is something that AI hasn't even caught up to.